so many people from doing what they want to do, like in the future. Because today, these days, is not like the '90s anymore. Like, say if you want to be a software engineer, they've set it up so that they've taken out all the classes where you don't have to do history and social studies and all that just to get a degree, so people can milk you for the money, and in your time, and cause it so you can be a software engineer within like a month and a week just by doing boot camp, engineering boot camp. And if you don't have a high school diploma, you can get one within like a GED within like 3 months, 3, 4 months if you're self sufficient. So what is within 5 months in a week, some people might take 4 months to get that GED. Within 5, 6 months, you could be making 120 to like $220,000 a year. Like, say if you're making $220,000 a year, you're making $20,000 a month. What is stopping you? Except for me, I can see my situation, but and then I've seen my accomplishments. But when I had to accomplish things, like when I would go to college and stuff, I had to take like general studies and stuff like that just to get my degree, right? I mean, I had to take social studies, I had to take history, I had to take psychology, I had to take things that weren't well, the degree I was going after was related, but I'm saying like certain, for certain people, that stuff is not related. So they've caused created classes where you can go and get this engineering. You can even go to trade school, and even trade schools have eliminated the part where you have to go through the social studies and all the science. If you're not doing like anything for science and stuff like that, if it's just dealing with a specific situation, they've minimized it so you only have to take a few months of classes to get your degree. Even culinary arts and stuff like that, all types of stuff. Like, they've eliminated the need of going through general studies, meaning you can get a degree within like 2 months. Like, say if you want to be a software engineer, because engineering, you make money, hundreds of thousands of dollars within 2 months in a week. You can do that. I used to be a computer technician. I used to be in the military. I used to, these things takes classes. They require classes. I used to fuel for United, be a fueler. All the stuff that you see on TV, all the stuff, ambulatory for, I used to do ambulatory for RTD. And I was a cop. So, I knew what it was like to have to monitor people and get them to the hospital, doing ambulatory work. But then I also been on the cop side, and I just wasn't, an ambulance driver. I was a police. I mean, I did all types of stuff, but it took so much time. It took so much effort to get certain things, just to get certain things accomplished. And so what's going on, when it comes down to it, the overall aspect of it is just like, now these days you can just go and get you a software engineer degree and be driving a Lamborghini within less than a year, probably within a half of a year. So what's stopping you? Because there's a lot of people that are moping around saying they wish they would have accomplished a lot of the things that I've accomplished and things of that nature. They see me trying to take care of my kids, and they see how people have come against me to stop that and all this other stuff. But some of these people are doing it out of jealousy and envy, and some of them are just, it's all for the money because they're all getting paid. Ain't nobody gonna do that for free. But I can sit up here and I can say, what are you doing with your life? Because if a 60-year-old can turn around and get his software engineering degree, get his GED within 4 months, get his software engineering degree within 2 months and a week, then what's your excuse if you're 20, 30, 40 years old, 50? And he's sitting up here, he went from poverty, the 60-year-old went from poverty to living his best life at 60.